You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Well, we thank God because this Marampa Mining, we tell God thank you, they don't do a lot in our community. And we all glad because some of we will not get people that wouldn't they pay for his school fees. So if this mining can volunteer for pay for we thank God for that. And we they pray let the mining continue for the Marampa.
So in as much as you know one of the beneficiaries, how you go about ensure say you sustain this thing way, then you be part of the beneficiary, you sustain the scholarship way, they don't get to one.
Well, this scholarship, we do a lot of things in my life. Because me young people, them, of course, they not be able to pay for the scholarship. But I thank God the school fees, they not be able to do nothing but that. And I don't sit down and not be able to get. But when I apply, God make I get the scholarship. Then I thank God for that now I'm able to afford my education.
So what you go say to other people them we're not fortunate for be part of the scholarship scheme where the mining company don't give to people?
Well, we will encourage them, SF apply, God will make it possible. And think alongside world born, God will must make it possible, one will get the scholarship to continue the education. Especially when the girl picking them, you know, easy.
All right, plenty thank you, Dr. Wee. And of course, viewers and listeners, that's be another beneficiary we just want to take you through the interview today. Instead of share with you experience as to how you go for ensure say a man up to the opportunity and facility there where then gear. And of course, this now Liberty Online Television continue to follow it, the home of all credible, factual and balanced news. And of course, as I said earlier, today we did the Lonsal community inside the Marampa Mines premises for the commissioning of 3.75 metric tons expansions and also the presentations of community development funds to the community. And of course, we're going to talk to a lot of people, let them share with you their experience, how they feel about the community development funds where the community to the community people. And of course, inside this community, a lot of community people themselves, we don't be a beneficiary to this. And of course, we get to talk to more people, especially people within the community that can tell me how they feel about this exciting news. And of course, we're there with a lady who can tell me exactly how you feel. Good morning, sorry, you know,
I'm the Mabinti M. Kabo.
okay, Mabinti, you know, one of the people away, of course, you know, beneficiary to the community development funds where the mining company don't give to the community. And of course, tell me firstly, how you feel about this whole process.
I feel good because for me, as it was, another money for go assisting at my age, but still encourage me. Say, can go learn something because me pass for do anything. It depends on your effort. So they encourage you. So I feel good over that.
Right. So in as much as you know one part of the beneficiary, like I said earlier, waiting you go talk to the company, woman them we self probably do not get this opportunity for proceed the education or not be part of the opportunity where the community on.
Me, I will able to tell them, say, if they already help, let them continue for help no more. Because if they continue for help, possible we see help, if I be, you know, they kick them. Nobody know they see help the driver, and that's why they do a link and so on. Me, I really appreciate this program. I tell God thank you. Let God bless and continue for keep there. That way they bring this program. Me, I really profit over that. I benefit there.
Okay, so this scholarship will go on. How much years you get for last for?
Becoming a St. Joseph at the go, I do diploma under auto mechanic. So I don't know if we graduate what next, but they pay for it right now.
So plenty of we talk to you. All right, viewers and listeners, that's also the sound and voice of a lady who herself now a beneficiary to this. Also, of course, inside this interview, you don't share with we experience, you don't share with we how you feel firstly, where be part of the opportunity where the mining company give them. And of course, remember say if you just tune in this now Liberty Online Televisions, we are the home of all credible, factual and balanced news. And of course, like I say, inside this program we get a lot of dignitaries and we don't be part of these occasions, for crazy occasions. And of course, we get government ministers, we get departments, we get agencies, and of course, we get paramount chiefs, we get CSOs, we get a lot of journalists themselves in attendance for various occasions. And of course, remember say this, we did now the Lonsal community inside the Marampa Mines premises. We can witness the commissions of 3.75 metric tons expansions and the presentations of community development funds now this community. And of course, if you just tune in this now Liberty Online Televisions, within us we're gonna exclusive broadcastings now the Lonsal community inside the Marampa Mines vicinity. Stay with me as with that we're gonna all and of course, as you see from afar, we get a lot of dignitaries, we get imams, we get pastors, we get community stakeholders, we get government ministers, we get parastatals, we get agencies, we get CSOs, of course in attendance we get the British High Commissioner, and of course we get the US Ambassador and with premise, and of course any moment from now we get for witness, we get for welcome His Excellency the President Julius Marabio, where himself get to be one of the keynote speakers at this event, and of course you will see a lot of ministers from afar, you will see government ministers, you see departments, agencies, you see CSOs, you see CEOs, of course you see the US Ambassador David Bryant Hunt, of course you see the British High Commissioner self there in attendance, see a lot of chiefs, you see a lot of imams, a lot of dignitaries themselves there in attendance. And of course, this Liberty Online Televisions, we then also put one of the very best of broadcasting today. And of course, if you just come, never say within the local community, at the Potloco district, and of course, we can witness the commissioning of 3.5 metric tons expansion and the presentations of the community development funds now the community, and of course we will see Honorable Alhaji Albakan, the president as spokesperson, served in attendance, and of course we will see big dignitaries and served in attendance. We will see King served. Continue for watch.
Benefit from expanded washing, living, beneficiation and power generation. The commissioning of the M3.75 expansion represents a total investment of almost $200 million and is significant research and development. This will enable a larger output of high-quality products, greater operation and increased flexibility for treating a wide variety of items. MML is determined to supply a cleaner iron ore. Currently, our in-house logistics operation transports Marampa Mines by truck from the processing plant to Thofein River Port Terminal, where cargo is loaded onto a fleet of marine vessels and carried to an offshore transshipment point at Freetown Harbour for export. Future expansion phases include raising production capacity to 5 million tonnes per annum in the medium term, followed by 10 to 20 million tonnes per annum. MML is working with the government of Sierra Leone to ensure reliable use of the current Papel rail port infrastructure and is developing an optimal energy solution that includes renewables to ensure we are globally competitive and reduce and offset.
If you just tune in, this is Liberty Online Television. Today, Liberty Online Television, Kawaka, and the local community, and of course, we're there inside the Marampa Mines premises, and of course, for the commissioning of 3.75 metric tons expansions and the presentations of community development funds and the community, and of course, we got to expect His Excellency the President, when at the first gentleman of the country, we got to get a keynote address His Excellency President Julius Marabio, and of course, inside this program, we get a lot of dignitaries them way they in attendance, and of course we see Alpha Khan way, of course my president as spokesperson way we go can talk to like it tell we from a government perspective, waiting at the government a whole inside this event today. And of course we get there with Alpha Khan like I said earlier on. Good morning and welcome to Liberty Online Television.
Good morning and good morning everybody.
Alright, today we come to the Marampa Mines for the expansion of 3.75 metric tons expansions and the presentations of community development funds. But firstly, tell me, as government spokesperson, what in our government a role in this?
The government now provide the enabling environment, i.e., now we open the road for them, for come mine. We know so we get this good inside this country. They don't there since 1930. And for their company, knock chest, and get mind, for saying they can produce 3,750,000 tons of iron ore in 1 year. When you compare, say, in all the 40 years or so, with Delco been there, the total production have been 950,000 tons, the whole 40 years. For let one company can now say they're able to produce over 3.5 million tons in just 1 year, then because there is a good government in place, there is an enabling environment in place, there is facilities in place, that the government here is ready for business. So for me, the government and the Ministry of Mines, they have done extremely well for encourage the FDI, the foreign direct investors, such as the Marampa Mines, that we don't come today, we can do this kind of work. You know, a big example for we, for let other people then follow. So I really feel very, very happy, especially the fact that myself, when I've been young, I worked at this mine. So I know the statistics, that in 40 years, the total production is just about 950,000 tons. Can you imagine? And that's in the use of. So 3.5 million tons, not a joke, not a big thing. And that not because of the good governance of the President Biwede in place.
Okay, like I say, today we can also for the presentations of community development funds to community people. But how, when as government going to show the community be a beneficiary to this directly?
Well, I make the name self starts. They say Community Development Fund. They don't say royalty. They don't say tax. When they say royalty, when they say tax, then in a government then they receive it. But when they say community, that not the community, the people that within the mining areas were affected by the mining activity, now they're not the direct beneficiaries. This is a project we've been done there in the past. When myself now be Minister of Mines, now me introduced this 1% within the Kangi so today. But it only they happen now with President Biwede in place. And in fact, I commend the mining companies because some of them actually even begin for pay up this money even before the act passed in Parliament. So we see say there is cooperation, there is collaboration between government and the companies for let we make sure say the people living in the communities where they go undergo the impact of this mining, then they get this. And it's a lot of money. 1% of the total turnover of a mining company, small, to go into so inside one chiefdom or two chiefdoms. In this case, now Marampa, now for Marampa and Mafoki chiefdoms, because one is the domiciliary for the port, the other one now the domiciliary for the mining activity. So together, that will change, they form the chain of the mining. So for me, it's a big, big advantage for us. And something that is welcome. We get to tell the government thank you, we get to tell the president thank you, and also the company thank you for letting them comply with what the government is saying.
So like as to the end, what do people expect in today's program?
But I don't know, they're going to expect a huge check. Because the last time we came here in 2022, we get a check of 38 billion leones. And that was just about 1 million tons. This is nearly 4 million tons. So I can't even guess how much. Until that number, they are not going to call out. So they wait, let the power get in country. When they present to them, they're telling people the benefits we don't bring to them.
Thank you. Talk to me.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's the voice of Honorable Alpha Khan. He is the presidential spokesperson. He does not take it to the interview. Of course, you don't say we exclusively waiting people expect, waiting this mean to salon people, and how community people themselves get for development, get for the benefit out of these presentations of the community development funds where the government present to the community people. Now, this part of the country, now the local community, and the Marampa Kingdom particularly. And of course, this Naliba Challenge televisions, remember say, we didn't also today for witness the commissionings of 3.75 metric tons expansions and the presentations of community development funds now this part of the community. Continue for stay with we Liberty Challenge televisions. Of course, we didn't also for the very best of broadcastings we when I would think of. Hola.
Marampa Mines Limited, or unveiled, Australia's main Marampa Mines is owned and operated by China, which has amended and the government of the Marampa Production starts by excavating one
That is where we come
and world-class iron ore company, a globally recognized iron ore industry brand, and a strong future for our stakeholders. Together, we are Marampa Mines Limited, or M3, produces high-grade iron ore concentrate in the Port Marampa district of Singapore. Marampa Mines is owned and operated by German Group, which has a main business and the government's experience with its emphasis. Production starts by excavating iron ore of circa 30% nickel content from our Marampa concessions. Mining activities include drill and blast of hard ore. The ore is transported from mine pit to feeding waste at the processing plant to produce 65% of iron ore concentrate, branded Currently, the plant produces 1.25 million tons per annum of high-grade iron ore concentrate, having completed its first expansion from an initial configuration of 2 million tons per year. The design and build for a new M3.75 expansion commenced in May 2020, aimed at raising nameplate capacity and the production of high-grade iron ore concentrate to 3.75 million tons per annum and the processing in May 2023, the largest single consignment of equipment, including a gyratory crusher, regrind mill, sag mill, and 2 large cranes, was imported into Freetown Harbour and transported to the a 22 megawatt
right? And of course, you guys and listeners, stay connected. Any moment from now, we get to expect the first gentleman of the country, His Excellency Julius Marampa, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And of course, we get a lot of government ministers, parastatals, and of course, diplomats, and of course, we get a lot of community development people in these occasions. We get paramount chiefs, we get imam, we get a lot of journalists waiting in attendance, and of course, they see the presence of the paramount chief, PC, Kobolokwi, himself in attendance, and with a few kingsmen, them with with delegates, and of course, we get a lot of stakeholders and self with in attendance. This Liberty Online televisions continue for following the home of all credible, factual, and balanced news. And today we did at the Universal community inside the MML premises, the Marampa Mines premises, for can witness the commissioning of 3.75 million expansion metric tons and serve for can present the community development fund to the community people where His Excellency the President get for can do. And of course, you see the paramount chiefs and delegations to go welcome His Excellency the President, and of course, any moment from now, we have to expect His Excellency the President to go come with the delegations, and of course, we see the paramount chief, East Chiefdom, PC Koblokwi, and of course, they are the forefront. So I can go welcome His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And of course, we see a lot of activities they go. We see the buku, we see a lot of security sectors, we see a lot of personalities waiting in attendance right now.
The Minister of Mines? No.
Okay. Alright. There'll be one person to introduce everybody. The company, right? Can we get the company? We on Mines Minister. The Mines Minister. Somebody will introduce everybody.
Let shift
Someone from the company. Last person. So up to the end, and then from here the mine. Hello. Just the official role. So you try. All right. So you slow.
the convoy, His Excellency the President of the moment from now, it's not going to so witness the of course, there are a lot of people who enter inside. This is the way to get the first gentleman. Of course, guys, His Excellency the President just arrived the mine premises. But of course, with a lot of delegation right, that's His Excellency the President. President of Marampa just arrived the premises. This is the presentation. The Marampa Chief of the President. That was Marampa on the official launch of the community development and the commission of 3.75 metric tons expansion the Marampa Mines Limited. And of course, we receive the Excellency the President, we receive the former Chief, of course, we receive the Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Victoria Secretary, with few other government stakeholders everyday attendance. Of course, this the delegations of His Excellency the President will just arrive inside the mine and premises with a lot of delegations. We get the Chief Minister in attendance, we get the Minister of Mines in attendance, we get His Excellency the President, and of course we get a lot of government, ministries, departments and agencies. We get CEOs and a lot of people them we safely in attendance for can grace these occasions outside the Marampa Mines Therefore Commission's 3.75 metric tons expansions and representations of community development funds. Now the Kingdom. And of course there are a lot of dignitaries them we will enter inside the premises, and of course any moment from now the program will kick start.
Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly take your seats as we are going to do the prayers. I now call on Sheikh Alaji Ibrahim Kaloko for the Muslim prayers, and Christian prayers is Justina Hannah Johnson.
Ba'da alhamdulillahi wassalatu ala nabi. After we don't tell Sengi to Almighty Allah, we give a praise to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We dey try for car open this blessed meeting, inshallah, by saying, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inna fatahna laka fatan mubina. ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا. اللهم ربنا يا رب انصرنا نصرك بنصرك العزيز. اللهم ربنا يا رب أنت أمرتنا بدعائك ووصلنا بالإجابة فقد دعوناك كما أمرتنا فاستجب دعائنا كما وعدتنا إنك لا تخلف الميعاد. سبحانك ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Father, in the name of Jesus, we praise you for this event of commissioning of the M3.75 expansion and the presentation of the Community Development Fund and the purpose for which it is meant. We know that when we gather together, you always have a divine agenda. Father, thank you for every seat that has been filled here today. For each mind and heart that feels the presence of this gathering, we thank you. We have our ideas of vision, hints, and daily instructions. We have talents, abilities, and time to work. However, only you can see in perfect details the end of every beginning, every project, every season, and every life. Nothing is ever in vain, for even mistakes and missteps are used for good. We stand on behalf of Sierra Leone land. May her land be a source of sustenance and joy. Your righteousness transcends all our efforts and understanding. Forgive us for our pride, the pride that puffs us up, and the pride that threatens to unqualify us. Strengthen our confidence in who you have made us to be. Set us free from comparison in order to work together efficiently. Bless this meeting today, all those present, as well as those lives of those which we encounter afterwards. Ready us to make every moment count. Keep love at the forefront of our minds today and guiding light for all set out to accomplish and celebrate. At this point, may the words of our mouth and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight, O God, our strength and Redeemer. Amen.
Good afternoon again, everybody. My name is Winifred Moira Johnson Williams, a mechanical and maintenance engineer serving as the heavy mining equipment senior supervisor at Marampa Mines. Thank you. My duty here today is to introduce our chairperson. She is the vice president and head of Energy Solution at Marampa Mines Limited. She has focused on creating renewable energy solutions that light up home and transform lives, collaborating with the government of Sierra Leone, development partners, and the private sector. Her career includes with the several UN agencies, McKinsey & Co., private energy companies in Sierra Leone. Among her notable achievements is playing an integral role in the development and implementation of Sierra Leone's first ever mini-grid project. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us welcoming Jasmine Roberts.
Thank you, Winifred. His Excellency, the President, retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, Chief Minister, Minister of Mines, Ministers and Deputy Ministers present, the U.S. Ambassador to Sierra Leone, the UK High Commissioner to Sierra Leone, the Leader of Government Business, MPs, Paramount Chiefs of Mafoki and Marampa districts, community members, our distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am humbled and honored to be here before you today as the chairperson of this event. I am proud, first and foremost, as an employee of Gerald Group and Marampa Mines. I'm proud as one of the 3 female executive board members of MML. And I'm proud also as one of the 34% of women who make up Marampa's 3,000 workforce. To start this event and give an opening statement, I'd like to introduce to you the Director of Community Relations, a true son of the soil here from Lone Star. Prof, as we fondly refer to him, has been an integral part of the community relations between Marampa and our beneficiary communities. So as we welcome him, it is also with a sad heart that we bid farewell to him as he goes on retirement. But we want to say thank you for your hard work. We know this is not goodbye, and we know that you're going to continue supporting MML and the communities in building great partnerships. Please welcome to the stage, Prof. Sheikh Kamara.
Thank you very much, Jasmine. Indeed, I am not divorcing MML, I'm only retiring from MML. As I've always maintained, my name is Sheikh Umar Kamara, and my title is Professor. Excellency, President Julius Madabio, ministers and other officials of government, the Lottie Party, my MML family, distinguished guests, beautiful ladies and handsome gentlemen. On behalf of Marampa and Mafoki, I welcome you all so warmly to Masaboin Hills of Marampa. There are moments in history, and in the history of our country, in the history of our community, and in the history of MML, this moment is a fine and historic one. Today, our dear president, like he has done 2 years ago, in a combo event, is going to present to the paramount chiefs of Mafoki and Marampa a check for 2 years, 2023 and 2024. And I can assure everyone here that no community in this country has ever received the money in that check for a development fund. None. As you remember, about 2 years ago, President Bio delivered a check here, gave us 38 billion leones. And he challenged us to do good things with it. Mr. President, we are doing wonderful things with it. Yes, times there were when money would come here and disappear there. Creole say, money go come, if all our foot go back in the room. No more of that. Today, Mr. President, I can assure you that where money can would they get and sit on place. Done, would they make sure say, Foko pin, not the commodity. Mr. President, we have to thank you for the role you have played in ensuring that these communities receive 1% from the company for their own development. Thank you so much. As Director of Community Relations, it is my duty to report to the President and to all of you here that the relationship between the community and this company has been very healthy. It is built on mutual respect. And the fact that for the past 5 years or more, there's never been a serious strike here, unlike previous years, shows that we have a robust mechanism to engage the community in a very meaningful way. And that is something that MML is proud of and will remain to be proud of. Mr. President, I have been told not to talk too much today, and I'm going to be very brief. But I cannot leave this podium without saying this. Marampa and Mafoki have started seeing what they had always heard from other people, the phrase development, sustainable development. But I know Dr. Kande Kodeyumkela is not here, but he is my witness to say that no development, no sustainable development can occur in the absence of electricity, in the absence of light. So Marampa is developing. Marampa has a lot of money, and today the president is to give us some more, going to give us some more. But Marampa is saying, Mafoki are saying, we need sustainable light. So we would plead with the government to support the effort of CDC to acquire light for these communities. Because when light comes to these communities, sustainable development will come crawling and smiling to us. Mr. President, I want everybody to join me in thanking, giving profuse thanks to a man called Craig Dean. He's a good man. He's a quintessential gentleman. But more importantly, he is interested in the development of this community and this country. We, on behalf of Marampa Mafoki, I would like to thank him profusely for the massive investment he has injected into this. He has injected hope in our community. And I know, because I come from here. I was born here, raised here. And I know during the heydays of Delco, the Honorable Alpha Kano used to come here for holidays because we had money. But I also know that when Delco closed, it was a desert here. We don't want to experience that anymore. And so to my community, I say, please, let us own MML. It is ours. If MML thrives, we thrive. Owning MML means do not steal from the company. Owning MML means do not disrupt the company's work. Owning MML means do not connive with others to defraud the company. That's what owning MML is. So, Mr. President, I thank you once again, and I thank you, Craig Dean. Even though you're not here, the community is willing, and MML is going to stay here for another 100 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to show a short video that outlines some of the work we're doing with the fund, the CDF fund, and show the impact it's making in the lives of our communities.
Before, during, and after the interregnum, Lusal is total wilderness. Marampa Mines, Craig Dean, and the management, our shareholders, give us 1%. And this 1% out of the CDC, we're having a lot of transformation taking place.
Fully Sakida Kabia, me and the chairman of the Community Development Committee, we are partners with MML in development. 1% we MML they provide for the Marampa Mafokwi Chiefdom committee, we they go about now formed the and the chairman of that committee. Now we get that we call community representatives. These are people we they identify in different communities and they come together and form the community development committee. And the members and they will meet the members there. And they ask them voting the members they want for let them do with this 1% way to come and do it for development. That's another committee we call the steering committee. We now in they manage these funds. Then they prioritize which project and which project will feel say good for both for the community. So when I take the information and then from the general meeting, I call the steering committee, I present it to them. Then debate, then they prioritize their project here. And when they may give this money, when President may come in 2023, we can do it. The 2022 money will be $1.7 million. So when they identify them projects, then the first project will start with the education. We don't give 626 people a scholarship to different institutions all over the country. We give 210 the universities, and we give 416 to the vocational there.
I received a CDC scholarship where the MML they provide. The scholarship really helped me because coming to look at the embarrassment students face at the university in terms of financial obligation. When we resume, they know they ask me because of I'm a beneficiary of the scholarship. Then they ask me for Semika Komona do a suit for that particular semester day.
It has been good to work together with SIDA. They are coming in to the school has been a blessing for us. Now we can boast of having, not to say the latest equipment, but the equipment needed for the practical of the student. Me, now one of the beneficiary, we get the job at CDC
CDC benefits me, me Pekin, in the college right now. They didn't give me that contract. They make, I go all out, I pay for me Pekin for go college. CDC also benefits me plenty because I have been trained for even the 8 wives. But now I will buy me 1 bag rest, with the mondong, I pay now.
We get the clock tower within at the center of the town. Instead, we need to fix our computer incomplete. We need to try for computer. So that the rehabilitated those after we don't get a facelift when they're in a very bad shape. So that the generator room, if I need generator room, they host 2 generators. The solar lights here at villages. We have 729 houses, 21 villages, where they are around the concession area. Therefore, we give them 88 bulbs each every house.
Marampa Mines the intervention for can provide them facility for we are a timely. Now everybody knows say 1 p.m. Now the players themselves instead of grab team, I think you can and drink the water. I mean say what I drink the water and the water fine for them.
This can MML not come to una back today. I can't tell una about HIV and AIDS. The last day we don't come here, we just talk to everybody, encourage everybody for letting you do yourself. Immediately I get this information, I not sit down. I go na then salute, na then garage, we say young people and they sit down. For let them can do the HIV test because we know the HIV test. If I cook, beg with the beg for let them continue to do this good work. For let CDC continue to do this work. They will pray for let Marampa Mines live long in the community. Because without this mines here, then can't see another apple. Because without the mines, we not just start for get money for do all them projects here. So I pray for them this thing continue throughout. Stay with me. We both can pick it for family this development here. We pray that.
Commendable. With over 2,000 direct employees and more than 3,000 jobs created through contractors, the mine has become a vital source of livelihood for many Sierra Leoneans, with 91% of the employees being Sierra Leonean nationals. The expansion project reflects a forward-thinking approach to sustainability. By upgrading to high-performance equipment, including for power generation, Marampa Mines is taking steps to ensure its operations remain environmentally responsible. The partnership between Marampa Mines, Gerald Group, and the government of Sierra Leone is a model of what can be achieved when businesses and governments work together in the spirit of mutual respect and shared responsibility. It is a partnership that has already brought substantial benefits to Sierra Leone and one that promises to deliver even more in the years ahead. I am proud to witness the positive impact that U.S. investment is making in Sierra Leone. Marampa Mines and Gerald Group are more than businesses. They are partners in progress, contributing to Sierra Leone's development and empowering its people to build a brighter, vital future while simultaneously strengthening and expanding the American economy. In closing, let us remember that sustainable development is about more than numbers and milestones. It is about the impact on ordinary people, the jobs created for men and women who work on the site at Gerald Group's offices in Connecticut and at vendor partners in Sierra Leone and the United States, the students and families who gain access to better education and better health care, and the communities that are uplifted by improved infrastructure and access. Marampa Mines' contributions are creating and expanding opportunities that will benefit tens of thousands of Sierra Leoneans and Americans today, tomorrow, and beyond. Congratulations to Marampa Mines on these remarkable achievements. The United States stands with you as a steadfast partner in building a more prosperous future for us all. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Honourable Chief Minister, Honourable Ministers, Members of Parliament, Paramount Chiefs, my colleagues from the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here to see the expansion of Marampa Mines production and the growth in its operations. It's so good to see the significant investment in Sierra Leone's mining sector. Iron ore has been one of the single biggest exports from Sierra Leone to the UK in recent years, so this is of particular interest to us too. This expansion demonstrates Sierra Leone's ability to attract significant investment. Projects like this are helping to unlock the vast potential in Sierra Leone's mining sector. Responsible investment is central to Sierra Leone's long-term economic prosperity. Attracting internationally listed companies means that these projects will be striving to meet the highest international standards, benefiting the local community and this country. The lifespan of this mine means that these benefits will be felt for decades to come, harnessing Sierra Leone's natural wealth sustainably to bring long-term return for the country. Revenue from mines and mining makes a major contribution to the economy. Marampa, as a cornerstone of the mining sector here, is contributing to employment, foreign exchange revenues and economic growth. I hope to see this expansion further increase the opportunities and benefits for Sierra Leone. This investment brings with it not just economic opportunities, but also the promise of positive social impact with a contribution to the Community Development Fund. We're pleased to see Marampa's commitment to supporting community projects which will contribute to local development and empowerment. We look forward to following the work of the mine and the continued development of Sierra Leone's mining sector, and to seeing how the country's vast mineral wealth will benefit the citizens of Sierra Leone and support the long-term economic growth. Congratulations to all of you who have been involved in reaching this point with the mine and with the community development. And my good wishes to the future success of Marampa Mines. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, High Commissioner. Our next guest traveled all the way from the United States to Sierra Leone for the first time, directly from Ilunga Airport to the mine site, specifically for this event. She's worked with Gerald Group for 24 years, and she is the woman behind the money. Please help me in giving a warm Sierra Leonean welcome to Gerald Group CFO and Executive Board Member, Ms. Patricia Nicolopoulos.
Mr. President, His Excellency Julius Matabillo, Honorable Minister of Mines Julius Matai, distinguished ministers, deputy ministers, and civil servants, honorable ambassadors, and members of the diplomatic corps, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, staff of MML, MMH, and Gerald Group. Good afternoon. It is truly an honor for me to have traveled here for my first time for this event. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with all of you today. My name again is Patricia Nicolopoulos, and I am the CFO of Gerald Group. I bring warm greetings from our global colleagues and team, and I'm deeply honored today to represent our CEO and Chairman, Craig Dean. Craig couldn't be with us today due to medical reasons, but he asked me to convey his gratitude for the incredible support of Marampa Mines and his pride for everything that we have accomplished together. Before I read Craig's remarks, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, President Bio. Craig has shared with me on a number of occasions that you are his friend, a true supporter of MML when they need it. Thank you, and God bless you. Wow. We appreciate you. Here are Craig's remarks. 3 years ago, we embarked on an ambitious journey at Marampa Mines, and what we've achieved since is nothing short of extraordinary. 2024, while a year marked by its challenges, has proven that with determination, investment, and innovation, we can not only overcome obstacles, but thrive in the face of them. As many of you know, the global iron ore market can be unpredictable. Prices fluctuate, demand shifts. Yet despite these uncertainties, we made the decision to invest over $200 million into state-of-the-art equipment, including a gyrating crusher, a SAG mill, an expanded power plant. Our goal was clear: increase production capacity, improve efficiency, and deliver on the promise we made to Sierra Leone, our partners, and our communities. Today we celebrate two major milestones of Marampa Mines. The first, the successful commissioning of the 3.7 million tons per year of high-grade iron ore, and the second, the presentation of our 2023 and 2024 Community Development Fund, the largest donation by any mining company in Sierra Leone's history. These milestones reflect the hard work, dedication, and partnership that have brought us here. They all serve as a reminder that our journey is far from over. As we continue to grow, we remain steadfast in our commitment to ensuring sustainable development for Sierra Leone and its people. Our expansion of 3.7 million tons per year isn't just about scaling operations. It's about doing so in a way that prioritizes sustainability and responsibility. With advanced technologies like a cyclone deposition system for tailings management, we are setting new standards for environmentally responsible mining. This investment is about securing the future, not just that of Marampa Mines, but of Sierra Leone's economy and the communities around us. We're positioning ourselves for at least 100 years of continuous operation, creating lasting value and opportunity for generations to come. While the expansion is critical, we're equally proud of our commitment to the communities that have supported us. At Marampa Mines, we believe in shared prosperity. That's why today we are presenting our 1% free on board revenue for 2023 and 2024 for the Community Development Fund. Through this fund, we will support projects that have a direct and lasting impact on the people who live here, whether it's building schools, improving healthcare facilities, creating new jobs, or protecting the environment for future generations. Managed by a community development committee with representatives from both Marampa and Maforki chiefdoms and the company, we are all ensuring that these funds are used effectively to meet the needs of the people in our host communities. Looking ahead, the future of Marampa Mines is brighter than ever. Our expansion to 3.75 million tons per year and our continued commitment to the Community Development Fund places us at the forefront of sustainable mining. We're not stopping here. We will continue to innovate, grow, and ensure that both our operations and the communities we serve prosper together. I look forward to the time when we produce 5, 10, and even 20 million tons annually, which is possible with the support of our Gerald and Marampa teams, and of course, the support of our community and the government of Sierra Leone, who are our friends, our family, our strongest supporters of growth. All of this is achievable in the not so distant future if we continue to bond together, support each other. No goal is set too high. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to His Excellency, President Bio, for his dedication to improving the lives of his citizens and his incredible support for MML, which has been and continues to be instrumental to ensuring our success. Without the unwavering support, we would not have been able to restart in 2021 with M2, quickly progress to M3.25, and now reach M3.75. And extend the MML mine life to 100 years in less than 3 years. It's not the words I speak that have meaning, it's the actions you visibly see that demonstrate it all. Thank you again, Your Excellency. I would like to also extend my gratitude to our employees who every day push themselves to ensure that the dreams become reality. And here we are, another one for the record books. M3.75 is now a reality. Without your dedication, it would not have been possible. As we celebrate these milestones, I ask each of you to remember that this success is not just Marampa's. It's a success for everyone in Sierra Leone. Remember, our success means jobs, our success means government of Sierra Leone revenues, our success means development, our success means we can give to the community. Our success means prosperity for all. Please continue to support us in our journey as we build a sustainable, successful future, one that will continue to benefit generations to come. Thank you, Craig Dean, Chairman and CEO. Thank you all.
Thank you, Patty. Everyone, please bear with me as we make a few housekeeping announcements before we come to the most important part of the program. Following the presentation of the CDF check, there will also be a presidential tour to our mine sites for the president to witness the expansion. There will be a few pre-selected guests who will accompany the president on this tour. However, only people who have already received passes will be able to attend. We want to apologize to everyone here. Not everyone will be able to attend this tour. As you all know, this is a 24-hour mining operation, and due to that, we have a limit as to how many people, for health and safety reasons, are able to go on the mine site. Also, please be informed, the members of government who will be going on this tour, so please congregate in the fronts after the president has exited, so you can have a brief security briefing with our MML health and safety team. Following that, you'll be escorted to the parking lot where buses have been provided, a 36-seater bus for government and another bus for members of the press. Please be informed that no other vehicles will be allowed to enter the mining area. The rest of our honored guests, please, you'll be escorted to the back area over there where ushers will show you where you will receive lunch and refreshments, and for the community as well to an area where you will receive gifts we've prepared for you. As mentioned earlier, Marampa is 90% owned by Gerald Group. The other 10% is owned by the government of Sierra Leone. It's owned by the government of Sierra Leone. As such, the government also has a seat on the board of MML. I'd like to introduce to the stage Mr. Joseph Sandy, who is the government board appointed member to MML.
Good afternoon, His Excellency. May I stand on existing protocol? I am here to introduce the keynote speaker, who is always here to make history. If I was from Marampa or Mafoki, my prayers would be for the next keynote speaker to always be visiting here. He's been here on 3 occasions. The very first occasion was to commission 3.25, and the second visit was to make a big CDA payment to the community of Marampa. He is a transformative leader, somebody who has inspired a lot, including me. He has made a lot of transformative decisions, including ones that we are benefiting from these mines now, where we've got 33% of our workforce being all female. This is as a result of his direct policies, where he said the minimum workforce of every Sierra Leonean organization should be at least 30% women. It gives me great pride to introduce our guest note speaker, who is no less a person but His Excellency, retired Brigadier Julius Madabia.
Let's sit down, please. Madam Chair, the Chief Minister, the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, other government ministers present here today, members of Parliament, the Paramount Chief and other traditional leaders present, members of the diplomatic and consular corps, the Chief Operating Officer of Girard Metals Group, and staff of the Marampa Mines Limited, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First, I want to express my profound gratitude to the management and staff of the Marampa Mines Limited for choosing to invest and work in Sierra Leone. As a result of this investment, I'm here today to launch the M3.75 expansion project and to hand over a dummy check of the CDA fund to the community people. I wish to thank the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, the resident minister, paramount chief, and the district chairman and councillors for providing the required oversight for the company and for hosting and supporting the company's operations. The company needs the unconditional support and goodwill of the community to thrive. Likewise, the people need the company to provide jobs and support community development projects. This symbiotic relationship is imperative for the smooth operations of the company, just as it is for the community and national development. I have been told reliably that MML has provided over 2,000 jobs for the local community, including jobs for women, which exceed the 30% minimum quota for women. I like to hear that voice. I'm also informed that the company has provided 208 students with fully funded university scholarships. Thank you for supporting our human capital development program. Another 408 have benefited from bursaries for technical and vocational training. Human capital development, especially skills training, is a great enabler of upward social and economic mobility. It helps to provide the right competencies that young people need to fit into the job market. This is not only good news for the people of Lonsa, it is for all of us as Sierra Leoneans. However, I'm most proud that Port Loco is today benefiting from my government's commitment to private sector investment to transform lives one job at a time. In addition to several projects and factories that have been channeled to Port Loco district, my government is the first to have successfully negotiated a community development agreement, CDA, on this magnitude. We will talk about the code, we will talk about all history. But under my leadership, you have gotten more than you have for the last century of mining. Call it a century. This is intentional, this is deliberate, because we are a human capitalist administration. We invest in people in several ways. In 2022, I handed over $1.7 million as the Community Development Fund from MML, and we are here again to hand over to the beneficiaries for 2023 and 2024 fiscal year. It is now left with you as citizens in this mining area to utilize these funds to further your social and economic priorities in addition to government's direct support. I've also been informed that from the previous payment, 723 households in the mining area now enjoy solar light. Town halls, community centers have been refurbished. 1,000 sets of furniture have been provided for various schools in the concession area. These are very good use cases for CDA payments. The push by government for companies to establish a CDA reflects our commitment to ensure that communities can more directly benefit from mining resources. We are a people's government, and we make sure that the people who live in the communities benefit directly. That is why we are very bullish about making sure that the communities get something back. To this end, I'm told that new infrastructure projects have been approved, including the rehabilitation of the feeder road from Lonsa Old Town to Konsa Bana, and the installation of solar street lights in Lonsa Township itself. After that project, Lonsa will be brighter than Freetown. That is challenging me as Minister of Energy. I was also pleased to hear about the construction of 100-bed hospital to address healthcare needs. These are all lasting benefits that this community will derive from its relationship with the company. All those handling the CDA